Hi, I'm Vahid Razavi with BizCloud. I'm here with Stewart, the Chief Technology Officer at Nuix at LegalTech. Stephen, good morning. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. You know, I wanted to get your sense as to where the legal industry and technology is going in 2014 based on what you've seen at LegalTech.
Yeah, thank you. I guess really what's exciting is it's really a culmination of a lot of different practices in a lot of different industries. So the e-discovery industry has been evolving over the last couple of years, and what we're really starting to see, actually not see, it's happening, is really the convergence of e-discovery and information governance. And it's been a tremendous bridge of the same skill set, the same people. So basically the people, process, and technology is now being applied to a new domain. So whereas organizations talked earlier about litigation response readiness, they're actually taking that the next step and actually cleaning their houses earlier to basically make sure that they don't have as much data out there. Nuix's roadmap is really tracking along with this. We started out as an investigations company. We've evolved through e-discovery. A year ago, we launched Luminate, which is basically our information governance platform built on top of the engine. This year, we're actually continuing to move that ball forward. We're at the release of information governance assessment, and that's really to help catalyze the industry, get tools in more people's hands to be able to drive the IG conversation further and faster.
I see. Now, Stephen, how else are you actually incorporating the Nuix technology, not just in terms of the legal industry, but into the OEMs and the cloud space? It seems like the product roadmap is changing, and you guys have a number of offerings. Can you maybe talk about those offerings in regards to your OEM strategy and what you're doing in the cloud space?
Yeah, absolutely. It was great. So when I started at Nuix about 5 years ago, we were focusing on one thing, investigations. Then we focused on e-discovery. Now I think we're focusing on about 5 different things, and it's all, it's wonderful, but it's all basically different avenues for us to take the engine to market. One of those is intelligent migration. We're seeing a tremendous amount of activity about migrating data to the cloud. So that has a full-featured roadmap about making that go faster, different cloud repositories, both on the source and the destination, so continuing to drive that initiative. Information governance, what we're seeing is while we're targeting IGA assessment, ultimately that's going to drive huge data volumes. So dealing with terabytes, petabytes, billions of files, so tackling scale, again, taking the engine and doing more with it. E-discovery, continuing to evolve both at the workbench level, more new features. A long-standing issue about TIFFing. Everyone talks about native review. We thought the TIFF was going to be dead. We haven't killed it. We're giving up. We're basically now embracing the TIFF and releasing a QC module to do the TIFFing. We've done a few demos of it here at LegalTech, and the response has been fantastic. It's basically been, this is what they're looking for. It's more on the roadmap, really trying to embrace the cloud. And part of that is actually porting Nuix to run on Linux. So we'll be able to do our workloads in places like Google, AWS on sort of a lower cost instance.
Great. And then you had the Nuix Director that was launched late last year. How's that going?
Absolutely. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so basically Nuix Director, the whole point of that is make the hard work easier, and really we're getting some tremendous adoption. Some of our long-standing customers are moving towards it, which is a real win. Even with their established workflows, they've looked at what we've done with Director and adopting it. The new customers are picking it up quickly. The most exciting thing for me is when I did a demo to an attorney, they looked at it and said, yeah, I could do that. So, real success.
That's great. Well, Stephen, we wish you continued success in 2014, and thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us today.